Well, hello, comic lovers, and welcome to another edition of Rorschach's Comics. Today, as promised, we'll be taking a look at the 2020 Catwoman 80th Anniversary 100-page spectacular. So, this one very similar to the Joker book we discussed the other day. Again, it's an 80th anniversary issue, 100 pages of the book. Yay, yay, yay. And this one's much better than the Joker one, actually. So, we'll start off with some of the artists and writers that were involved with it. You've got some big names in here like Paul Dini, Tom King, Ed Brubaker, and Chuck Dixon, just to name a few. So there's several different stories in it. Each one kind of takes a look at Catwoman through her various forms throughout the last 80 years. There's a story with her in her 1966 costume. You've got one with the stitched leather costume from the Batman Returns movie. You've got one in her current itineration. I mean, there's pretty much one from every era. I was surprised, though, none of the stories have her in her classic gray and black costume that she had in the Batman animated series. And there also is one in her purple costume from the 90s era. So getting in, the first story is probably my favorite one in there. That one's got her more in her current costume that she's got wearing right now. She fights a guy, I've never heard of him before. Maybe I don't know who he is. Called the Taxidermist. So apparently he's been running around stealing large cats, tigers, panthers, leopards, all that jazz, lions, painlessly killing them and then stuffing them and putting them on display to help preserve their beauty and dignity. Which, of course, Catwoman takes issue with that, as any rational human being would. And so it turns out it's a trap. He's trying to lure her so he can add her to his collection, and he's been killing the cats with this painless, odorless, tasteless gas. Well, she switched out the gas for regular oxygen, and then proceeded to replace some of his stuffed creations with actual leopards and panthers that she then sicked on him. Yeah, so that's how that one ended. You got the story with her in her 66 costume. That one, she does a science fair trying to steal jewelry from everybody, and the place ends up getting invaded by aliens, and she single-handedly fights off the aliens. So, yay! I don't know. It's a 66 storyline in our style, so take that as you will. One with her in her purple costume from the 90s era, 90s, 80s. It's the one that she had in Batman: The Long Halloween. Which, if you haven't read that, it's a great book. We will be doing a video on that one at some point in the future. It's one of my favorite stories. But I digress. So she fights Clayface in that one. It's a good read. You've got one that's in the newer style. It's actually a story about her and Bruce. Of course, she's pregnant with Bruce's child. You see scenes, going along as her pregnancy is moving along. There's a couple scenes with the baby, and then it ends with Selena Kyle as an old woman walking through a graveyard visiting Bruce's grave with their daughter. Which that one was also probably one of the best stories in there. I really liked that one. All in all, I'd give it probably 9 stars out of 10. I really enjoyed it. Like the other one, there was a bunch of variant covers to choose from. So again, like before with Joker, your favorite artist probably did a cover for it. Of course, the one I picked up was one by Jim Lee. No surprise there, right? He's the best. I believe Art Germ did a cover. Art Germ's one of my favorite artists, so I wouldn't mind picking up his eventually, but it's not high on my list. I got the one that I really wanted, so I'm happy. But like I said, if you like somebody else, they probably did a cover of it. So, all right, with that, I think that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe for more. Make sure you hit the little bell so you get notified when we put the next video up. Have a great day. Be safe. Toodles. I think I'm allergic to cats.